Hey guys, it's Roscoe on Space Couch Today. As you know, I started my new job today, and it's a New Zealand-based company. And in the lobby, they had this Air New Zealand celebrating 75 years. So I've borrowed this overnight to return it tomorrow. So it's like a pictorial history of the airline. So there you see its old route maps back in the day. What else have we got? So when was it? I guess from 1940, I think that's from. So yeah, let's just see. So you have, like I said, early operational days when it was seaplanes here. I don't know if this is crew members, passengers, members of the royal family. Oh, it's the Queen, although she might have been Princess Elizabeth at that point. There's a great one there of one of the old flying boats. There's some of those old travel posters, which I've always loved this style of the Art Deco travel posters. And the post-war travel posters as well. There's another great one there. Here's some more. I think this might be part of the war effort, I'm not certain, or this is the post-war period, advertising the various destinations that they go to. Some of those images may no longer be politically correct, I'm not certain, just looking at it backwards from here. So, some there. The Viscount that it operated, I think that is. And other pictures. More of the travel posters for a place like Samoa. It's currently was called Teal, T-E-A-L, which I think was Tasman Empire Airways Limited. I'm not sure, it was something like that. But the colour teal was adopted by the airline as its primary colour scheme. Until the current one of black and white, there is Her Majesty. This is all about various royal pedigrees. There is the royal cabin. Various different cabin crews and the style of uniform. That looks like a DC-8 there, doesn't it? The colour picture. There's some of the crockery there as well, it's very nice. And there is, I'm not sure what's going on there, but there's a couple of the 737s of airlines that merged to form Air New Zealand. And there is one of the stewardesses in the teal outfit, which is very nice. I assume that's the headquarters. There's one of their DC-10s. Sadly, one of them crashed in Antarctica, of course, on Mount Erebus. And there was a big public inquiry into that, of course. And there is another of the DC-10s. I think this is when they were phasing out their DC-3s, which is in the 1970s. That's how long they provided service for. There's more of those lovely posters. National Airways Corporation, that was one of the airlines that merged into it. You see the NAC on there. And there's more posters that are very nice. This is a good one here. The modern era, one of the stewardesses, and that is of course a DC-10 in the background there. And sadly, that was the aftermath of that crash in Antarctica, that tragedy. Getting some 747s. There's a tail liveries there. enter the jumbo. That's a nice one of the 747-200. Some more travel there, flying to the UK on one of those on a DC-10. Their routes go through Los Angeles. At one point they also operated the other direction via Hong Kong, but I don't think they fly to New Zealand via Hong Kong anymore. And that's the 767 that they operated for a very long time. They also took the 747-400, which you see there, which was phased out several years ago when they got the 777. It's a cutaway of a flying plane, which is very nice. This is the current livery, of course, here you see on an A320. Have to admit, I preferred the previous one, but this is growing on me. Now into the 2000s. There is a special livery 747. It'll be for Lord of the Rings, of course, because that's Liv Tyler, who played Arwen. There's a head-on of a 777. Oh, there's one. Very nice. Of an A320 or A319. I'm not sure which. I think it's an A320. Actually, it might be an A319. It's an A320, so I was wrong. And just some more of their posters, which are also very, very nice. That's about it, I think. This, I think that was like a special scheme where the colours were reversed, so the white and black were transposed, so it's like an all black, and you can tell from the wing flex there that that's a 787. Actually, several of them got that colour scheme. You can see there's one there, that's a 777, I think, or a 767, and then there's an A320 on the next one that also has the all black scheme. So maybe they did like one of each type in that scheme. So is that about it? Yeah, we'll finish with Bear Grylls. Yeah, this must have been one of the advertising campaigns. And so obviously this is the beautiful New Zealand scenery, which I'd love to see that for myself. And there we see, that's more of a party plane. And there's some people hanging out on the beach. So yes, lovely book this, celebrating 75 years. I assume it must have been something that they got through business class tickets or something from the airline, that sort of thing. Given it's a New Zealand company, that's probably who they used to travel there. But yes, Air New Zealand celebrating 75 years. I shall have to return this in the morning. It's the sort of thing I'd love to have for myself. I do have things like this, obviously, and you've seen some of them. But there you go, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion of what upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.